Hello, welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. We're back with Barbie and family, and we have a lot to catch up on.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors.
First of all, we had the graduation for B, which was kind of weirdly timed the day after she had finished her first semester of university. I'm not sure exactly why the graduations seem to be so late all the time, but she had a great time. She was valedictorian. Lots of people made it, and it was just a fun event overall.
Floney, Zenith, Franji Melvoy, Yabiminak, Bonfay, Volant, Miaksa, Tanene Wagaksa, Suna, Yibs, Quexinos, Karzini, Kisanoy.
Now, she has been studying very hard. As I mentioned, she has finished her first semester of university, and she managed to complete the semester with an A+ GPA. So we're very proud of B, and she's already halfway through her second semester and doing quite well there also. We've already got her term paper done, her presentation done, and homework's all caught up. And she actually doesn't have class for, several hours, so everything is in a good position for us. Now, you may notice that Xander and Aaron, and technically the others, but they were sleeping, are all quite sad, despairing, in fact. Well, that is because we have unfortunately lost Shiloh to old age. He passed away just about 12 hours ago in their time, so they're all very freshly dealing with this. As you can see, he is painting a sad painting, just trying to express his emotions in the best way that he knows how. The loss did encourage them to go pay Nana a visit, and they had a lot of fun just kind of hanging out there, chatting with her, getting to know her a little better, building friendships. She had asked for Barbie to come over and visit, and Barbie brought the entire family with her, and they made a day of it. Now, it's looking a little sad at the moment, but we have the garden now fully stocked with death flowers. It took a while to do it, but it is finally completed. It was my goal, and it has actually already paid off. So you'll notice here that we've built a shelter now for our little stand. The shelter, unfortunately, is only working for those who are actually in it. So whoever is tending does really well, but we did end up losing temporarily one of our customers, and this is where the death flower came in handy. We were able to have him revived by handing a death flower off to Grim. So, it's not the best solution, but at least we have an option if we start, unaliving any of our customers. And one of the big things I was working toward was getting Barbie's piano skill up to 10 so that she can start mentoring, because that is one of the things she needs to complete this level. We need 2 more mentoring. We're going to have to give it some time yet before we have one of her children reaching the top of her career, but I think we're going to be a lot closer after B finishes university. That tends to start you at, I think, 7 or 8 in the career levels. So, Barbie's not even an elder yet, so I think we're going to be more than okay there. So I think once Barbie has finished sleeping, we're going to have her go ahead and finish up that last bit of that skill. We have B kind of sleeping off a bit of a very hard work study session. I think all of her homework is done. Yeah, so we're good. And she doesn't have class for 11 hours, so we're good there. Xander needs to finish his homework. He's going to probably finish this painting first. Erin has joined the chess team, so she just kind of felt like it was the thing that she should do because of her wanting to be in business. It helps her to focus on making moves and that sort of thing. So it's just something she was enjoying, and she was able to convince the chess team to let her join. Um, right now she's just kind of crying into a mirror, but we'll try to get her daily task done before she has to start her first day with the chess team. As far as who Barbie is going to actually mentor, my plan is to have her mentor B. I feel like it is possible that Xander would enjoy that, and I could probably have her do that as well, but we do know that Erin absolutely despises the piano. Anytime she enters this room when someone is playing, she just loses her mind. She just hates it, which is a little difficult because she likes to play video games, so she's in here quite often playing on the TV. It's pretty funny. Ken, who we once struggled to find a job for, is now a workaholic, and he often is kind of getting into a bad mood when he's not at work, but we're doing a pretty good job of keeping him maintained, and he's actually like reached the top of what this career allows for, +2, so he's doing really well. He actually very recently, I have to try to find it now, very recently got a promotion and brought home like a 1600 simoleon, there's so many things here, a 1600 simoleon bonus, so his career is definitely paying off at this point. As you can see, he's making 84 simoleons an hour. And we are slowly working our way through getting everything like properly upgraded. I think he has everything down here fully upgraded, including the computer. I think he got the TV as well, but we're just kind of working our way through. Okay, we do have better components than the energy efficient to do yet, but yeah, everything's going to work really well around here by the time he's done. I have had Barbie and B kind of interchangeably working on selling the waffles. They have started selling waffles almost exclusively at this point, and it's building up things because we need for the first part of hers to have 10,000 in reserve. We're almost there. We're so close. That bonus for Ken really helped out. I'm seeing a listen and learn. I've never seen that before. So she can actually learn from just watching her, which is actually amazing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is have her stop and go right here. Whoops, come on. It's just hopping all over. All right, I'm going to have her down and start practicing. And then if I remember correctly, it should be just that mentor. Oh, there we go. That's actually very easy. Now I'm going to cancel that and then do it again. There we go. All right, so we're one step closer. Looking at it, this is our final step. So we just need to have, presumably it will be B, reach the final step in her career. All right, B is off to class, and I have Barbie working in our little greenhouse. We're really struggling with the weeds and the bugs here. I don't know if it's because of the fact that they're death flowers, or if this is just a general bugginess kind of issue that's going on. It's hard to say for sure. Oh, I did forget to mention, Rose has also become an elder. We have a bit of time yet with her, so don't panic yet. Shiloh was an elder for quite a while. All right, B turned in her homework. Let's see how she's doing overall. We have, 4 days left in the term and 4 days left until our next class there. But we have 4 hours until this class. I think we'll just go ahead and do the homework just because it helps increase skill, and probably have her do a bit of study just to kind of improve on those grades, because there were a few days that she went to school that I kind of didn't remember to take notes, and so I'm worried about that affecting her work a bit. Oh, all work has been submitted for these two, so that means she won't go back for these two classes. Okay, because she's feeling so sorrowful, I'm going to have her go ahead and make a quick call to the sadness hotline before she has to be to class. Hopefully we can improve on that a little bit there. She's feeling pretty miserable. And I think we're going to just play a bit of ball here with Duchess. It has been a while since we've done that. Alright, I'm going to slip one of these over into B's. Make it a little easier to sell these off. I've basically only been keeping like one or two in each of their like inventories just so that they have one handy. Alright, we got Xander placing a quick order for some fast food while Barbie is selling off the last of the wares out here. I think these waffles might be done. Oh, she hasn't even cooked them yet. Alright, no one has anywhere to be for at least 2 days, so I am going to send the entire family on a vacation. I think they have earned it. I did already have Barbie and Ken go on a honeymoon, and they had a lot of fun. But I think a good mini vacation for the entire household is just what's needed, and it's also going to get us through this long weekend so that we can get to the point that hopefully we're going to see B graduating and we can move on to the next stage. Everybody came home early from their vacation because Duchess is aged up. I'm going to send them back on their vacation until we get to the next stage. But yeah, there's Duchess now. Oh my goodness. Everybody's getting so old. I think I'm going to have Erin get a job. It makes sense to me as someone who wants to be a CEO that she would have a job. And I think she's at about that age now where that would be possible. Like, I was holding it off a bit because she had just become a teen, but we're now kind of getting a little further into, one of these days I'll remember where it is. We're definitely getting a little further into that time as a teen, so it's not something crazy for her to be, wanting to do that. I think, she is already in the chess team. I'm hoping that she can do both of these without it conflicting. Yeah, it looks like we can, which is great. Now, to be a barista, she has to complete level 2 of mixology. We do not have any kind of bar here. So I think maybe we'll get one to add to the backyard, kind of start making this space a little bit more like usable, functional. I love this bar by Max 20 because it actually looks like an outdoor bar cart, but also could just as well function inside. So I think we'll go that route. I am still trying to build Barbie's baking skills, so I think I'm going to have her do a bit of baking, and she can always sell these things. Oh my goodness, it's actually already nearly Xander's birthday. I did it again. Clicked the wrong spot. 2 days until he becomes an adult as well. I do not think that he will take the university route. I think he may move into the city like his sister, but probably not together. And I think he's going to be kind of in a little bit lower income area, trying to just make it on his own. I feel like he's the type that he hasn't minded the privileges of growing up in a family that does well financially, but he really wants to just kind of make it on his own. And after we get that mixology skill to level 2, we're going to play some chess, so then she's ready for those, and then we'll probably need to get that homework done, which I kept forgetting to do. I mean, they were on vacation and everything. Oh wait, why do you not have... You have a test coming up, so we have to do some actual studying. I think you would be more likely to borrow Erin's computer. The two of them are very close, so it's just kind of the way they are together. Alright, Ken's got his work done. And let's see, we still have this where he wants to fulfill wants, and I have not been doing it nearly enough. Alright, he wants to ask Barbie about her day. He wants to make something of excellent quality. He doesn't really have skills, I think, that he can make things other than... I mean, his cooking is actually pretty decent. But I don't know if you would pull off excellent. You might be able to write a song of excellent quality with some work. Why don't you serenade Barbie instead? Oh, well, you do want to skill up, so that would be a good one, because it looks like we were getting kind of close there. Oh, well, not to that one. To handiness, though. One thing, too, that I want to focus more on with B is her fitness. I feel like someone who is like an overachiever like she is, that's going to be another aspect that affects her. So she's going to want to keep fit, keep her skills up, basically be kind of a jack of all trades, but master of all, if she can manage it. We have finally reached the last day of class, and B is very nervous. This is the end. This is, final exams. She's really hoping to keep that A+ GPA. Fingers crossed for her. I think she can do it. All right, she's feeling energized and thrilled and all of that, and feeling overall pretty darn good. Hopefully she can keep that attitude moving into the next class, her final class. Fingers crossed. And it looks like there's a solid chance we might hit her goal of the 10,000 in reserve from her mother's sales. So we could be moving on to the next part of that as well. I am noticing a little bit of a bug, and I'm curious if it's affecting other people as well, where the sims that are not selected, now I have mine set so that the sim that is selected does not do anything autonomously. That allows for me to make sure that if I'm trying to control them to do something, they're not moving about doing absolutely nothing. But the uncontrolled sims are also just standing around. And I have checked to make sure that my settings are as they should be, and no such luck as far as figuring out what's going on. So I'm curious if anyone else is having the same issue. Alright, there we go. Milestone part 1 completed. Now we need to have 20,000 in reserve. I think we're going to have a little bit of a step back there before we make it that far, because she's going to be moving out on her own, which means we're essentially going to wipe out the money and have to kind of start over again. But once she starts her job, I suspect that she'll be doing quite well. I have never seen this before. I've seen the bunny, but I've never seen this happen before. Erin has received an Excellence Bunny Award in her inventory. When you hover on it, it says a charming ceramic reminder of academic excellence, given whenever the school district wants to celebrate a student. Supposedly, the bunny is named Stanley. It's such a strange thing. I've never seen that happen before, and I've been playing for a very long time. But I think we'll go ahead and pop Stanley here into her room so she has a reminder of how excellent she is. Ken earned a raise. We're now making 95 simoleons per hour. All right, B is officially done with school. We just have to wait for grades to come in. There we go. A+ all across the board. This has been proof of how just excellent she is. She really proved herself. It was a little touch and go there because of, forgetting to take notes in a few classes. So I'm actually very, very pleasantly surprised that we pulled it off once again. Now, she's not going to actually get a job yet until we get her, or go through the whole graduation, get her diploma, because at that point we tend to be offered an advanced placement in a career. But we're going to move her out and then we'll explore her career the next time. All right, so we sold off everything in her room, and we have as much money gathered up as we can for her to make her move, and actually managed to get it to 35,000 in reserve. So we are actually already completed with the second part. That was kind of an unintentional consequence, but she's definitely going to have to earn the rest of this. Now, I'm not going to give her all of the money, but she did contribute a significant amount to the household over time, did a lot of the work that brought in money, so I'm going to give her half of what they have in the household. I still want a little bit of struggle, just not too much. And as I said before, I think it makes sense that she would move into the city, but we're going to try to find a place that's kind of mid-range. I don't want it to be the cheapest apartment, but something kind of nice and cozy. Also, I will be going in and editing the house before next time, making it all pinkified for us, but I think we need something kind of small. I really hate to kick anyone out of their apartment, but at the same time, I think that's going to have to be a bit necessary here. Well, nope, yours. Yeah, because they're all occupied, unfortunately. I think we're going to take this apartment. It's one of my personal favorites. I do hate that we're going to be evicting someone while we're at it, though. And there we go. A rather nervous-looking bee, finally out on her own and getting ready to truly start her life and her goals. And I can't wait to explore that in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Hopefully next time my voice is a little less scratchy sounding. Not sure what's up with that today. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.